Culture is so important to us. I mean, our actors make the show. Our team makes the show. I mean, it looks pretty cool down there. We have some awesome sets. The attraction's awesome to walk through, but it doesn't come to life until our actors enter the scenes. So in order for the actors to do what they do best, they have to feel like they're a part of something bigger than themselves. And when we make hires and bring new people on, we're looking for core values that we have. We're looking for individuals that are enthusiastic, of course, committed and reliable, and just good team-oriented people. We've had quite a few just amazing actors come in here, but they're just not, they didn't fit one of those key criteria. And kind of the first thing we look for is just heart and attitude. If your heart's in this, if you're excited about this and just have a good attitude, like those variables are just absolutely important. I think the really neat thing about just our team here and culture is the fact that we're bringing in a very kind of diverse group of people. And we're all here because we love horror and Halloween, and we all get to come together and just be weird. We get to put on a show that people come out to experience. They pay for that. And there's not many places of work that get to embrace people's weirdness. And here at Lincoln Mill, like, we get to celebrate that. We're in the business of entertainment. I mean, we're putting on a haunted house production. It's not a typical form of entertainment that people do. And of course, during fall season here, it's just, it's a lot of people engage in that. And it's important that people feel safe and comfortable, because if they didn't feel safe and comfortable, they wouldn't be able to get outside of their comfort zone and become that character. We don't just take anyone. I think there's a lot of haunts out there that they're running giant operations and they just need bodies. We pay well here, we treat people well, and it's not easy to get in here.
Break time! This man keeps doing it! Keeps getting me!
We have quite a rigorous interview and audition process for actors. For all other roles, we spend a bit of time sitting down with people, getting to know them. As long as you have heart and attitude, like, we can train acting. And our actor manager, Carl, is absolutely amazing at actor training and just the scripts and the prompts that he comes up with, and knows what makes people tick, and he knows what to look for in an audition, and he knows how to identify strengths and turn mediocre actors into amazing actors by the end of the season. I'm always inspired by watching Carl train the actors. I love capturing Carl just working with the actors in their scenes, kind of giving them ideas, giving them feedback, and the results that I've seen have just been amazing. So, and Carl's passion is just so intense that he's just able to bring it out of people. New actors, and like when you start early on, like it's a little nerve-wracking. You're working with brand new group of people, and it's hard at first for some people to get outside of their comfort zone. And I think Carl's just great on making people feel relaxed, like you're here to have fun. It's okay to be weird. Like, we're all here because we are weird, even Carl and myself. And just letting people feel comfortable so that they can let their guard down a little bit and just be themselves. Act wild and weird, and we're not going to judge you here for it. In fact, we're going to celebrate that here. And the more weirder you are, the more the show positively is resulted from that. And just, I think Carl just does a really good job on making people feel like that they can be weird and just feel comfortable doing that.
She snorted on me! What the
So, I wanted to bring you here today because I remember seeing you really come into your own on Actor Training Day. Tell me about your thoughts during that day last year.
That day was really a whirlwind for us, because not only did we have a big agenda for getting all this cast together for the first time, but we wanted to make sure that their quality of acting was going to be great too. That's all enhanced because this is the first time we ever really met any of these people. It's a lot easier to do in years 2, 3 moving forward when you start to know your crew and everything, but we're all just meeting these people for the first time. So it's really a whirlwind of things going on during that day. The training just being one of it. I don't know how these people are going to respond. I don't know if they're going to take it, if they're going to be superstars, if they're this is the first time they're doing it. They're not going to be that great at all. That's just one piece on top of their personalities and how else they're going to fit the team and orientating everybody to the place and the layout. So it was just a crazy day. We've put together an aggressive audition process, but very specific to getting to the nature of somebody, not just if their haunt skills are good. What's their attitude? What's their passion? Do they just love Halloween? Because if they do, they're going to fit our team. We can teach acting. Somebody's got to have the desire to want to be here and love this stuff and want to do it and be a nice, cool person that'll jive with the rest of our team. So that's the stuff that we look for first. So I think that attracts a different level of applicant. A unique benefit that we're in that regard too is we're still a smaller haunt. Some of the other ones around the area have 150 plus actors. Those spots are hard to fill on a year-to-year basis, so they can't be as stringent or selective with their applicants. It's just, hey, a lot of times, hey, are you available that night? We'll use you. No matter what. So we're not operating on that model. The secret sauce, as you say, is the culture that we're developing there. It started on day one. It started at that orientation day. The energy and passion of the collective of this team is constantly being nurtured. But it's so much more than that. We've created all these things around them, from fun things that we do as a crew or the way we get hyped for the night, that we let these actors know, you are the stars of this show. You are the most important people here. And all these great sets, all these great props, they would all mean nothing if it wasn't for those actors. And they feel that every night when they come there. It's like, you're not quite showing up as a movie star on a set, but they're really not that far off from that when they come to the Lincoln Mill. They are very important there, and we treat them so, and we try to tell them as much as possible. And we do all these other little things just to keep the morale high and keep the culture going. And I think that it's only even going to get stronger in that regard as we continue to move forward. Like 90% of our cast came back from last year. It's kind of unheard of in the industry.
So I mean, just working. I work with actors too. Actors are hard to work with. I mean, what's gone wrong?
As you like you said, actors have unique personalities from time to time.
That's not what I said, but I like the way you cleaned it up.
I didn't say that. I think managing the different personalities of a crew of 50 is definitely a big part of the job that we focus on very, very carefully. Like I said, I've been in this environment a long time. I've seen those personalities clash on a haunted house team. I've seen them create big problems.
I hate that they're in my way, that they're making me have to deal with them. I hate their lunch breaks. I hate their bathroom breaks. I hate them.
We've been lucky enough that we haven't really had that. Our team is great together. They all love each other. There's very little drama that happens behind the scenes. And I think because of that, it just fuels everybody to go out and work even harder that night. And it all ties back to the same thing. They're like that because of the culture and because of the right people that we hired. It goes back to Jared's auditioning process. So it all ties together of a certain goal that we set in motion when we started to build this team from scratch. And it's all playing out.
Scared the shit out of me though.
I'm glad, man. Fuck you.
Everything, I think, was elevated at the haunted house. It was tough for year one because we're still figuring a lot of things out. And we did. We learned a ton of stuff last year. Not just about the acting, but like how to run the midway, how to run the lines, how to manage the crew, how many people we just learned so much stuff about operating this last year, and we put all those things into motion. So the operation was much more efficient this year, much easier to run. Having all those actors come back means we didn't have to hire a ton of new people. And everything just went bigger and better. The sets were bigger, the effects were better, and the actors were better than they were last year. Many of them that showed us flashes of really good acting last year went over the top this year and were some of the scariest people out there. So the level of progression just across the board, from midway to actors to makeup to Our makeup crew was unbelievable this year, and it was an all new crew, and they elevated that whole department.